Robin here from Pop Spectrum. Over 20 years after the first chapter, Jurassic Park finally gets the sequel it deserves with Jurassic World. Or does it? Now hear me out. 22 years after the events of Jurassic Park, Isla Nubla now features a fully functioning dinosaur theme park, Jurassic World, as originally envisioned by John Hammond. After 10 years of operation and visitor rates declining, in order to fulfill a corporate mandate, a new attraction is created to re-spark visitors' interest, which backfires horribly. Well, of course it does! It's Jurassic Park! Can't call it Jurassic Park unless something goes horribly wrong. Regardless, with any story related to Jurassic Park, we're not here to see a new story or anything original. We're here to see our favorite dinosaurs back on the screen, and that's exactly what this movie did. That, and they kept to the tradition of eating stupid people. Plot-wise, these people obviously never learned their lesson from the first few times. Let's just pretend that never happened. We all want to pretend it never happened. And they pretty much repeated the same mistakes John Hammond made, underestimating these dinosaurs. Never do that. However, I appreciated this version's attempt on showing a different perspective, which is the business aspect. How these people in their fancy tech are confident enough to believe that nothing can go wrong. So when marketing notices a drop in attendance, they figured all they need to do is create something bigger and badder. What could possibly go wrong, right? Right? Something gonna go wrong with this? I mean, lots of people died in the first few attempts, but it's not like it could happen again. As for the characters, there are a vast mixture of good and bad cliches. We have Mr. Badass on motorbike, too busy for a family woman, military jerk who thinks everything can be a weapon, an eccentric millionaire, obvious hipster, and two token kids who somehow make their way into a disaster film while pointlessly telling the world that their parents are splitting apart. It's like I've never heard of that story before. To be fair, the movie highlights how park attendees are getting bored with dinosaurs. So what better way to demonstrate this narrative than to have these kids running around the park trying to find something new and exciting? From someone who's worked with these theme parks for many years, I have seen how disrespectful these kids can be if there's nothing new in front of them or if there's no roller coaster. Ungrateful brats, put down the iPhone and enjoy the theme park, dang it! Also, did it seem quite obvious who was going to die in the film based on how their character was written or how they behaved? You're gonna die, and you're gonna die, but you're cool, you survived Jurassic Park. Good job. If anything, the most intriguing characters we see throughout the movie are the dinosaurs. How some interact with humans, how the raptors are following a human-esque alpha, and the Indominus Rex stretching her legs and discovering where she fits on this island. I'm not bad. I was just made this way. Overall, these amazing dinosaurs kept my attention throughout the whole movie, and they didn't really annoy me unlike some other human counterparts in the movie. Yeah. I'll admit, I have seen this movie twice, and I plan on seeing it a lot more because I love those dinosaurs. I love the raptors, Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo. I love them. They're so cool. And the Indominus Rex just stretching her legs for the first time. Those dinosaurs were awesome, and they were just so entertaining to watch. And am I the only one making a review for this movie that actually liked the ending? I thought it was cool! I mean, it was just so epic to watch, and the build-up for it was so good. The build-up for it was so, this is happening and it makes sense. I won't spoil it, but trust me, you're in for a real treat. So all in all, as predictable as the story was, and how it's very similar to the first movie, it was still an amazing experience that I surprisingly enjoyed. In the end, we all came here to see awesome dinosaurs, and that's exactly what we got. Pop Spectrum gives Jurassic World 3.5 pops out of 5. It's a story we all know what's going to happen in it, but seeing our old dinosaur friends back after all these years, and well written, mind you, it's worth the ticket price. This is Robin from Pop Spectrum. Thanks for watching! Be sure to like, favorite, and comment on this video, as well as subscribe to Pop Spectrum. Thank you for watching! Alright, so a little extra after this review. I'm sorry that we haven't been keeping up with our videos. I have a production to keep up with Anime America, and I've been going to conventions a lot, and basically, with everybody else's schedules, it just feels like I'm the only editor for Pop Spectrum, so this is kind of awkward. But I promise I'm going to try my best to make more reviews for you guys, and some more editorials and whatnot for you guys. And my poster in the background fell over. I swear I can't stick anything to this wall. Yeah, speaking of that, if you guys are going to Supernova Sydney, these awesome posters will be for sale at the Pop Spectrum table. So feel free to meet our director and buy some of these awesome posters, a lot of them made by me. So I really appreciate it if you guys go to Supernova Sydney, buy a poster, and really support our production. It really means a lot to us. So coming up next will be some editorials, some reviews, a little video on E3 about what I think about it personally and the announcements they've made. So be looking forward to that, and thanks for watching Pop Spectrum. Bye!